You felt uncomfortable that I was recording the walls?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can't help that at all.
Sir, I feel uncomfortable. If you guys are not gonna do nothing, what's your sergeant's name? You can call him. Okay, give me his number. I don't feel safe. I'm going to call Postal inspector.
Call the postal inspector. He'll educate you too. You're trying to have me arrested for nothing.
Well, here's Max. I'm not agreeing with you. I don't have to be recorded. Okay.
Ma'am, he's a law enforcement officer. He's not a feelings enforcement officer. Hey, what's up guys? A Long Island Audit here. Back again with another video. Today we're at the United States Post Office here in Akron, Ohio. We are here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants respect our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. Activity in this lobby may be monitored or recorded for operational or security purposes. So the government is allowed to have security against us, but the minute that we want some security and accountability, transparency, that becomes an issue.
Okay, well, sir, you cannot record me. I don't give you permission to record me. No, you give permission. It doesn't matter. This is not his taxpayers do not pay for this. You do not need to get permission. Sir, I feel uncomfortable. If you guys are not going to do nothing, what's your sergeant's name? You can call him. Okay, give me his number. What's his name? Same number you guys have been calling. Because you feel rude and you sound very unprofessional. I don't have to be recorded. No, here's Max. I'm not agreeing with you. I don't have to be recorded. Okay.
Ma'am, he's a law enforcement officer. Yeah. He's not a feelings enforcement officer, ma'am.
If you're going to be the police, I don't want him talking to me. I don't want to be...
Buckle up, guys. Today we are going to witness a masterclass in policing versus entitlement. In Akron, Ohio, a postal supervisor is furious that a man is filming public walls. She calls the police, expecting an immediate arrest. But the responding officer drops a legendary line. He is a law enforcement officer, not a feelings enforcement officer. This sets the stage for a rare encounter where the police defend the Constitution against a bureaucrat's ego.
So basically you're telling him he can do whatever he wants.
No, he says I can't break the law.
He feel uncomfortable. Well, he's making me feel uncomfortable.
And me too.
I absolutely get that. Well, but she's not breaking the law.
He's law enforcement. No, I'm not.
He is. He's not. Well, you think there's nothing.
Hey, sir, can I just get your name and badge number, please?
This don't make any sense, but this is getting ridiculous.
This is the fourth time.
I know. I don't know. I don't think it was seen last time I was here, but I've been out here for this purpose.
And he's not allowed to just point cameras in people's face.
It's the First Amendment, ma'am. Freedom of press. I'm just trying to educate you, ma'am. That's all. Sir, would you mind if I get that name badge
I'll get it
number?
for you before we go here.
Yeah, sure. Well, so far this officer is doing really well.
He's not doing anything.
Yes, it does.
It's not the same person.
It does, but he's right.
I mean, I'm just asking.
No, that's just what he can't do. He can't lead you. We're doing the job. He can't prevent you from it can't.
She wants this officer to enforce her feelings, but he's a law enforcement officer, not a feelings enforcement officer. It's freedom of speech. This is America. This is America. You were talking about me. You're trying to have me arrested for nothing. Completely insane.
I don't have a freedom of speech. You know, our freedom of speech just goes straight out the window.
I know that feeling too.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. In fact, I can say less than anybody in this room.
That's true. There's no reason for you to be mad that he's enforcing the law. I'm not breaking the law. You're going to tell her not to say anything, but then you're going to run your mouth? Come on.
Then we send up here like, I don't feel safe. I'm going to call Postal.
Call the postal inspector. He'll educate you too. Just like this officer's trying to, because you don't like what he's saying. You're going to treat him disrespectfully. That's not right.
We was also told they're not going to make transactions.
You know, what you said, you're going to plead.
There's no...
Postmaster that they're not going to...
Watch the supervisor's reaction when she realizes the police will not enforce her personal preferences. She demands the auditor's arrest solely because she feels uncomfortable, completely ignoring the law. The dynamic here is fascinating. The public servant becomes hostile toward the police officer for refusing to violate the auditor's civil rights. She completely loses her composure, arrogantly threatening to call a postal inspector to educate the officer on how to do his job.
Purchase and you'll make that go to uncomfortable. They were asked to you have a back there. Hi, sir. Thank you for your pay. Pull that one on your
Yeah, that's the key. You were doing the Well, assuming you gotta like cross it right here and say, you know what I mean? Like,
Akron Police Department is doing the right thing. What does freedom of speech have to do with being recorded, man? What does that have to do with freedom of speech? It is not against the law. You see? Look. He doesn't want to do what she wants him to do, so she's gonna treat him disrespectfully. I don't agree with that. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just working on a story on the post office, that's all. I'm working on a story here. I'm an independent journalist. Excuse me, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Correct. I can't hear you. Yes, ma'am. I'm working on a story. That's correct. On the post office. Oh yeah, it's for possible publication. Possible publication. I don't know if I'm going to publicize it or what the story is going to end up being, but I'm just working, gathering content, ma'am. That's what I'm doing here. That's it. Nothing nefarious, nothing illegal. By walking, ma'am, before the police officer got here, I was walking around filming the...
I know when I was uncomfortable.
You felt comfortable that I was recording the walls? You felt... No, but you felt uncomfortable that I was recording the walls? Oh, okay. I mean, I can't help that at all. I mean, where was I when the police officer got here? Nowhere near you, right? Yeah, I was recording. I didn't record you.
The tension shifts entirely to the interaction between the police and the postal employee. The officer remains professional, calmly explaining that freedom of speech and the press are not crimes. The auditor correctly notes the irony. The supervisor demanded law enforcement, but is now furious that the law is actually being upheld. The officer refuses to be bullied into making a false arrest, proving that being filmed in a public lobby is not a criminal offense, regardless of her anger.
Okay, I was just trying to be forthcoming. Here's your card. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Akron Police Department Officer Sims, 1322. He's doing a great job so far. I can't believe that he has to deal with that rude public servant that's working here. There's no reason for her to treat him that way. Just because he's not enforcing her feelings and her ignorance of the law, and she's gonna get mad at him. Unbelievable. It's like he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. He's doing the right thing and he still has to deal with a bunch of BS. So the officer came inside. I missed the front end of the conversation. He came inside. There's his car right out here, Akron Police Department. So he came inside while I was just walking around recording, nobody in particular. And they still want to throw a fit about I'm making them uncomfortable recording the walls. Now that they made a big deal about it, yeah, I'm recording you. You're part of the story. You made yourself part of the story. She said she was going to call the postal inspectors. I hope she does so she can get some sort of education today on the laws and our rights.
She's so happy she got me some call and tell us what. Okay? It's not very good. School, you may talk to me.
He's not breaking the law. He said making people feel uncomfortable is not against the law. Finally, an officer that gets it.
As the situation escalates, the auditor approaches the officer to express gratitude. This is dubbed the Walk of Honor, a stark contrast to the usual walk of shame. The officer confirms the auditor was nowhere near customers and impeded no business. It is a refreshing display of constitutional policing. The officer acknowledges the supervisor's nasty demeanor, but recognizes that hurt feelings do not justify a detainment. He upheld his oath despite the pressure to make an arrest.
Finally.
Thank you.
Hey, officer, just real quick. I just want to thank you for doing the right thing and upholding your oath to the Constitution and not enforcing feelings. I get people are going to feel some kind of way, and I can understand that, but I wasn't. Where was I when you came here?
Over here somewhere.
Yeah, nowhere near people, right? So I started recording once you got here, so it wasn't.
Long not impeding people from coming and going or making threats.
Yeah.
Exercise your
No,
rights.
but I duly appreciate you doing the right thing, and I'm sorry you had to deal with that nasty woman.
That's the territory.
Yeah, no, I get it. She didn't like you too much. That's the walk of honor, not the walk of shame. That's the walk of honor. He did the right thing here today, and that's what we love to see. Officer Sams did the right thing. The ironic part is I don't even remember. Hey, sir. You want me to smile?
Nah, you got me, I got you.
Oh, okay. Tit for tat. Got it. No problem. I don't mind people taking my picture. There's cameras everywhere. All right, let's get ourselves a stamp before we get out of here. Hi, can I just get one stamp, please?
Sure. $0.60. There you are.
Thank you.
Out of 75. There you are.
Thank you.
And here's your receipt. Serving at the bottom. You have a great day.
I'll definitely take it. Thank you. So the reason why you buy a stamp is so you get a survey, so you can give feedback, because they don't care. They absolutely don't care.
They gave you a stamp.
It's okay. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Thank you for your kindness. You too, ma'am. You have a wonderful day. She is very nice. All right, guys. So we're going to be getting out of here now. All right, guys. So we're just getting out of the United States Post Office here in Akron, Ohio. Wow. So that was an interesting audit because even though I wasn't filming anybody in particular, I was just walking around the post office, looking at poster 7, the rules and regulations, you know, different signage that they have. They still called the police on me. And when law enforcement arrived from the Akron Police Department, I didn't even see them walk in the door because I was in another part of the post office where nobody was. But when I finally found him, you know, this postal supervisor, she was completely nasty, treating him with such disrespect that, you know, I don't appreciate that either. There's no reason to treat anybody with disrespect. He's doing his job. He can't enforce your feelings. He needs to enforce the law and uphold the United States Constitution. And I commend Officer Sams for doing that here today. You know, no matter his opinion about what I'm doing or not, it's irrelevant. He upheld his oath to the Constitution. He did his job here today. And for doing his job, he had to deal with a nasty woman who did not know the law, tried to say that the officer didn't know the law, that it was illegal to record in the post office. But, you know, that's just how things go. That's, you know, like he said, that's part of his job. And I commend him for that. And I commend him for doing the right thing here in, you know, Akron, Ohio. They're doing the right thing here. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.
The auditor concludes the visit by purchasing a stamp, cementing his status as a customer, and securing a receipt to file a formal complaint against the supervisor. The debrief highlights a crucial victory. The police system worked because the officer refused to be weaponized by an emotional tyrant. It serves as a reminder that accountability applies to all public servants, not just law enforcement. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.